Good evening, everyone. Oh, I forgot to turn on my lights. Let me turn this one off first. Really plunge myself into darkness here. Yeah. Spooky stream. Okay, Google. Turn on the streaming lights.
Got it.
There we go.
Turning on 2 lights.
There we go. How's everybody doing? There we go. That mean? What does that mean? What does any of this mean? What does it all mean? What does it mean? What does it all mean? Where's that from? I mean... Oh, right. The Gay and Wonderful Life of Caleb Gallo. Right. Love that show. Honestly, one of the best web series that is out there. Hands down. Hands down. I just have one thing to say to all you beautiful, beautiful people. Does any of you have any goddamn weed? Good stuff. Oh god, I like that show. It's good stuff. I don't know how to spell. There we go. Fix that. Put that off. I forgot to throw that out. Oh, shoot. That's weird. I did really weird. When I did nails a little while ago, I accidentally spilled a little bit of what's it called? Acetone on my desk. Cleaned it up real fast. Thought I was all set. Turns out a little bit of it had actually gotten under my keyboard and melted part of my keyboard to my desk. Now, it was relatively easy to pull off. It was a very small amount. It was like a tiny thin layer from like one of the feet. It wasn't a big deal. But like, I've been dealing with the remains of it ever since they came up, because every time I sit down, I find it, and then I'm suddenly like, oh, right. I'm supposed to throw that away. I'll do it when I get back up. And then I sit here for like 20 minutes, forget that I was going to get it when I got back up, and then get up and walk away. So there's been these like tiny little plastic flakes that I've been moving from paper to paper as I need to use different things. It's great. It's great. Also, as what I was talking about, I can't use that computer. What I was talking about is this web series called The Gay and Wondrous Life of Caleb Gallo. You almost certainly have seen part of it. Okay. Like, so many great memeable moments, absolutely hilarious characters. Let me link episode 1, just because it's great. Absolutely take some time to go watch it sometime. Just like sit down, blast through the whole thing if you want to. Each episode's only like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes long. And there's 5 episodes, I believe. And it is thoroughly entertaining. If you've seen the whole, like, if sometimes things that are expensive are worse meme, that's where that's from. Also, that character Freckle is the best. I want to be them so badly. That's just what I want in my life. Just, oh god. I'm gonna take a wet shower. Oh my god, that's so much lotion. With the amount I drink, you have to put the... With the amount I drink, you have to put the moisture back on. Give me a second. Speaking of moisture... Ow. Ow? That looks worse than it is. Hangnails. I hate those. Anyway, hoping that this thing will stop that. Finally got my jojoba oil. Yes, I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. There's a reason to it. I'm And yeah, now that I've got the oil, I actually am going to try keeping my nails properly moisturized in nail beds. Because my nails are angry at me, and I think the only way to truly solve it is to make them better, which will take quite a while, I'm sure. But I'm following the advice of one of my favorite indie nail creators, who I do not know more of her name other than Christine from Simply Nailogical. I have now watched a crap ton of her videos, purely because I wanted to try different nail things. I'm very excited for some of the nail things that I have ordered, some of which I ordered from Singapore. That'll be fun. Literally, because it's called Fun Lacquer. Ha ha ha! I'm funny. Oh my god, I need to go home. I am home. Too late. But in particular, I have two things coming. One is what's it called? Magnetic polish. Rather excited about that one. Basically, I believe there's bits of ferrofluid in the polish, and so you do your normal, base coat and everything, and then you put the polish down. You take a strong magnet that comes with it, in this case, and you basically hover the magnet over the nail for like 15 to 30 seconds in different ways. You can do it this way, that way. They have a little circle one, which creates round circles. They have a big block one, which creates more of a line, and it creates this cool cat eye effect, like cat eye marble effect. I'm very excited to try that out. And then the other one that I ordered is actually a powder. It works with gels, so I'm going to have to learn how to do gels. That'll be fun. I am kind of looking forward to doing gels in that I don't have to wait for the damn things to dry. You stick them under a lamp for 60 seconds and it's done. It's hard. It's done. And it should last me a little bit longer than most normal lacquers do as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. But in particular, it's basically a I don't know how to put this. They're like powders that you rub into the polish itself. And so like you can get chrome ones that once you buff them in, it literally makes your nails like chrome shiny, which I'm pretty excited about. I have some of those, including one that's a multi-shift chrome, so it's like green, blue, purple. Very excited about that one. And I have another one that is a holographic chrome. Pretty excited about that one too. And then I also have like a mermaid one. Pretty sure those are the ones that I ordered. I don't know. They have all shipped, I believe, and I am gonna laugh if the one from Singapore comes earlier than the one from California, because one is being sent by DHL and the other one is being sent USPS, and we all know how the USPS is doing right now. Thanks, Trump. Another one. Good thing I have this drink here. This is a very large rum and coke with a fair amount of rum. Specifically Malibu, because it's coconut and therefore really easy to drink. So honestly, the biggest reason why I have gotten so into nails is proximity to my roommate, who got into nails because Christine from Simply Nailogical released her own nail line, Hollow Taco, which I love, by the way. And that's pretty much the only reason why I got into it. And then once I got into it, I was like, I really like having my nails done. But I had always, first of all, it takes a long time to do. I mean, one nail look that I do at this point tends to take at least a couple hours, even just to finish painting, and then they need to dry and cure overnight, which because it's like base coat, 2 coats of color, 2 coats of if I want to do like a basic look, it's like one base coat, 2 coats of color, 2 holographic top coats, and then a shiny top coat to finish it off, and that like takes forever. These other ones I'm expecting will probably take even longer to some extent because of the learning curve. But yeah, I kind of just got into, I like having my nails done, and I like having them done. And it's a small thing that I can do while I'm not physically at work, but at my desk for work. So, kind of how I see it. Anywho, it is later than I thought, and I want to make sure we get this stream on the road. Orient Express. There we go. As always, let me know how the sound is. Didn't change anything from last time, so it should be the same. But you know what? If you only get it done when you get mani-pedis, that's totally valid and totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. I have never actually gotten a manicure or a pedicure professionally. That was one of the things I was going to do in March. Get a what's it called? A massage and a pedicure. My feet need help. They need help. They need a significant reduction in callus, which I no longer feel qualified to. Oh shoot! I meant to hit load. I no longer feel qualified to give. Oh no. Thank you, Lord. Okay. Alright. Questioning and fingerprints. Those are the two big things. I need to find a way to get fingerprints off of everybody. Gonna take that.
Yes, Fräulein.
Frau Schmidt, I am helping Monsieur Poirot in the investigation of Monsieur Ratchet's death.
Yeah.
Will you assist me?
If I can.
Very true.
May I have your passport?
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
You are Hildegard Schmidt, aged 43, living in St. Petersburg.
Where I attend Madame la Princesse, yeah?
Yeah.
What can you tell me of your movements last night after dinner?
I moved very little. I read to the Princess Bleak House by the English writer Charles Dickens. The sudden stopping of the train interrupted us. Madame la Princesse luckily was not harmed. I returned to reading. I do not read aloud very well, but Her Excellency says that it is all the better. So it sends her better to sleep. When she became sleepy, she told me to go.
Sleepy.
I returned to the compartment I shared with
Sleepy.
Fräulein Debenham.
I am in the middle of doing German. Slowly working through it myself. Again, for the second time. As I did...
What time was that?
It was very late.
I did German in
Half-past 1 or
college.
more.
Tell me about Mary Debenham.
She is a very agreeable young lady. She was already asleep when I came in after reading to Her Excellency.
What color is Mademoiselle Debenham's dressing gown?
It is a pale purple. Mauve, I believe the English say.
Did Mademoiselle Debenham leave the room at all last night?
Not after I returned. I sleep lightly, Fräulein. You understand? Should Her Excellency require me.
So, did anyone catch her... the mistake here?
Have you ever been to America?
There's a mistake. I'm
No,
pretty sure.
never. I should like to go someday.
Yeah,
Do you know
I'm
who
gonna
this
point it
man
out as soon as
Ratchet
we're done
really
with her.
was?
He was not wretched?
His name was Cassetti. He was responsible for the death of a small child named Daisy Armstrong.
I also have this pill on my back now.
I have heard of that. The kidnapping. It was wicked. Wicked! We are not so wicked as that in Germany.
No comment. We're not so
Is this
wicked as
your
that in
handkerchief,
Germany. No
Ratchet?
further comment needed.
No, it is not mine.
It has the letter H, you see.
Ah, but it is a lady's handkerchief, that. A very expensive cambric handkerchief. Embroidered by hand. It comes from Paris, I should say.
Did you see anyone as you returned to your compartment?
Only an attendant.
He was sitting at the end of the corridor.
No, Fräulein. He came out of one of the compartments in the middle. 2 or 3 doors from Madame la Princesse.
Was it Mrs. Hubbard's compartment?
It may have been.
But I saw him come out. You weren't in the corridor.
I most certainly was. He nearly ran into me, apologized, and hurried off in the direction of the salon car. A bell began ringing. I do not think he answered it.
Then the bell started ringing.
Yes, Fräulein.
The attendant was Michel.
Our regular attendant. No, Fräulein.
What? What did he look like?
Interesting.
Small, dark. He had a little mustache. His voice, when he said "pardon," was weak and high-pitched. Higher than mine. I'd never seen him before.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
I mean, Weimar Germany was a very interesting moment, certainly. So the turn down my DPI here. Oh, that makes it so much easier. Okay, so the mistake. Oh, it doesn't say on here. Okay, no, there it is. Yep, Hildegard Schmidt, age 43, of St. Petersburg. No other information. I'm waiting for the real moment of like, ah, damn, someone messed this up. I want to show it to you by getting, oh, you. Have I already talked to you?
Hello, miss. There is more snow coming, I think.
Greta, you know Monsieur Poirot has asked me to help him investigate
I
the
forgot.
murder.
Yeah, I have heard this. It is satisfactory with you?
Very. Will you help me?
I will try.
All
May
right.
I have your passport, please?
It is here.
Greta Sigrid Olsen, 49, of Stockholm.
Of course, I am a missionary now. Nurse at the school in Gemlik, and not much in Sweden.
You gave Mrs. Hubbard a headache powder last night.
I also don't have a
Poor
pen.
lady with the pain
My
in
pen.
the head.
That was around 10:40, I believe.
I am not sure.
Did you leave this compartment again after helping Monsieur Poirot?
His
Monsieur
ankle is
Poirot.
not so very injured, you know. I looked at it again this morning. I think he is not as brave as some of my little children.
Well,
After Monsieur Poirot.
I woke several times, of course, but it is because you were peeking out and leaving the compartment, not I.
After
oh,
that,
we just lost power?
When you finally settled down. No, I was very tired from all the activity. I slept. If I had gone out, would you not have noticed?
Nope,
I'm
just
not
came back
sure.
on.
You were here in the lower berth.
I slept until the morning. I slept soundly enough that you might have gone.
Your dressing gown.
Yeah.
Is it back? No, the internet hasn't come back yet.
Did you see anyone in the car?
Not.
Somewhere else?
I.
What did you...
The pain.
Anything else?
She asked me if the.
And
It is locked.
did you actually...
Yes.
Yeah, in his bed he was, reading a book.
Yeah.
Oh, are you wait for it to...
Yeah. I mean, it's going, so.
Okay.
I've not streamed for more than 15 minutes. I'm not gonna stop because the power flickered.
Yeah.
Did he say anything to you?
He laughed. He invited. I left at once naturally and went into Mrs. Hubbard.
That means you...
I am suspected.
Have you ever been...
No,
Do you remember
no,
a little girl?
that there are in the...
Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead and hit the same button here so that we just stop the stream.